Hey everyone, welcome back to my podcast talking about everything psychology. I'm your host, Lester Gonzalez, and in this podcast, you will learn more about self-improvement, personal growth, success, and how psychology plays a crucial role in our lives. Please leave a like and follow, as it will help grow this podcast. And that being said, for today's topic, I want to dive deeper into the psychology of weightlifting. This is such an interesting topic because we get to understand the mindset of lifting, especially when we go to the gym. And I want you guys to question yourselves. Have you ever wondered how our mind works when it comes to lifting weights? Lifting weights evolves around the niche of fitness and exercise. However, lifting weights not only helps improve us physically, but mentally. I love going to the gym. Personally, going to the gym is like a way of escape, a way of making us feel better and being stress-free. And lifting helps benefit our mental health in a variety of factors. And that being said, here are some of the key psychological factors that occur when we lift weights. The first factor I want to talk about is stress and relaxation. Believe it or not, weightlifting is a good source of stress relief, and lifting will help us release endorphins, which are natural in boosting our mood. The muscle strain in lifting allows us to forget of all the stressors happening outside the gym. There's a lot that we go through on a day-to-day basis, whether it be our job, school, or different priorities, and it could be time-consuming and draining, but going to the gym will help. And this often creates focus in our lifting workouts, doing something that helps us benefit our own mind and body. So bringing to my next point would be the psychological factor of perception and effort. So it's important to understand our perception of effort when weightlifting. Our perceptions come from how difficult the weightlifting session is. Keep in mind that our perceptions often determine our performance, and our perception of effort will help us persevere and push through these challenging sets. It's also important to understand effort equals time. We must expect better results over time. No one will get in perfect shape in one day, and that's just being realistic. It will take months or years ahead of time in understanding the effort we put in. The more effort and time we put in, the more we understand the process, the more results we'll get. And the more we utilize this perception, the more greater benefit we'll get from weightlifting. I love this next psychological factor, and this type of factor is called mental toughness. And weightlifting requires mental toughness to push through fatigue, discomfort, and challenging workouts. The more we practice mental toughness, the more beneficial it will be toward our life. The body must go through pain in order to grow. In my opinion, I believe our body needs pain. Lifting creates that mental toughness by pushing through the pain and to keep going even when it gets hard. Lifting is never easy, and it's always going to be hard. And the type of physical and mental hardship will toughen our minds throughout everything in life. And the next psychological factor I want to talk about is our body image and body image in general. Weightlifting can influence the way we perceive our body. This becomes a motivational factor when seeing the significant changes in our body transformation while knowing the amount of work we put in and enjoying the journey a lot better. Our minds will go through a variety of emotions when seeing muscles of our body change. Some of us may experience improved body image and self-esteem, while some of us may experience the feeling of being dissatisfied and discouragement. The choice is up to us, and our minds will either shift to a positive or negative emotion when looking at our body image. At the end of the day, I feel it's important, to maintain a healthy, positive perspective of our body image in order to be fulfilled in our life. The next psychological factor I want to talk about is mind and muscle connection. Building a strong mindset is crucial, especially when it comes to lifting. So our minds often focus in the amount of reps we do, right? Or the amount of sets we do. And this allows us to concentrate more, especially when focusing on the muscles we are trying to build. The more we improve our muscle and mind connection, the more we can enhance muscle activation and creating productive workouts. Nothing feels better, right, than getting a pump and getting a good workout in and finishing that workout with satisfaction. The next psychological factor I feel is also important is the social life the weightlifting community could give. So being part of that, gym community or having a workout partner can provide a sense of motivation and encouragement. This type of factor will often make lifting more enjoyable, and understand that the community around lifting is very positive, right? The gym community. I've gotten this experience of myself, having connections with people who go to the gym, conversations and ways of living a healthy lifestyle. You're surrounded with that type of exposure and the type of people that have this motivation and drive to work out and get the work they need in. So everyone will go to the gym to seek greater differences and believing in changing themselves for better self-improvement and changing their bodies. So those who go to the gym on a daily basis are those who have a mindset of commitment, drive, dedication, and hard work. Everyone in the gym community seeks the benefit, like I've said before, of self-improvement, both physically and mentally. And, the psychology of weightlifting overall just involves the mindset of goal setting. We goal set, we feel motivated, so it has the motivation mindset, self-belief, we believe in ourselves, and most importantly, focus. Nothing feels better than focusing on the amount of reps we do, the hard work we're putting in, because when we focus in the gym, we forget everything that's bringing us down outside of life, anything that's hard outside of life, whether it be from work, school, or a daily routine that's often draining us or making us feel tired. Lifting is not just about physical strength, but it's also mental strength, right? So understand these psychological factors, and being able to understand these psychological factors will help us become more resilient and fulfilled when lifting. So there are many benefits when it comes to weightlifting, right? With the psychological factors I mentioned, these are super crucial to utilize for the rest of your life. And psychologically, lifting will benefit us in every aspect, making life easier in the long run. That is all I have for you guys today, and thank you all so much for listening. I hope you enjoyed this podcast. For more psychology content, please stay tuned on this podcast. Make sure to leave a like, follow, and or subscribe. It will really help me out, as I love speaking out my knowledge and mentorship with all of you. And that being said, I look forward to growing with all of you. I'll see you guys in the next episode, and as always, I wish you all a blessed day.